Hey everyone, I've got the kids with me today. There's Gillian, and she's 8.5 months old. Say hi, Gillian. Anyway, there's been some exciting sci-fi related news that's just recently come out. Just the other week, I was getting excited about the Season 2 trailers for Discovery and the Orville. But this most recent weekend, some very interesting and exciting Star Trek news came out in the form that Sir Patrick Stewart, she's excited too, in the form that Sir Patrick Stewart will reprise his role as Jean-Luc Picard in an upcoming new Star Trek series. Now this is a big surprise, but how exciting is it? Is CBS finally listening to the fans after a rocky restart with Star Trek Discovery? Of course, a lot of fans were not that impressed by Discovery. A lot of fans still very much hate Discovery. So is this a way for CBS to kind of try and get the old fans back? They've certainly made some moves that suggest some backpedaling with regard to the next season of Discovery. I might go into that in a separate video. So we're back to the Picard show. Now, Sir Patrick Stewart announced it at Star Trek Las Vegas just this recent weekend. And the words from his mouth are that he may not be the same Picard that we knew. The stories, although nothing has really been written yet, it's likely to be set 20 years after Star Trek Nemesis, which puts us in the area of the Earth year 2399. Nemesis was obviously in 2379. We know that Picard was born in 2305, so this makes him 94 years old at this point. Now obviously there's lots of technology, so he can still be alive, but what kind of stories are we going to be telling around a 94-year-old, presumably ex-Starfleet captain, possibly ex-Starfleet admiral? You know, are these going to be stories that fill in the gaps between Nemesis and the time that this story is told? Will there be cameos from other Star Trek Next Generation characters? Is the Enterprise E still around? There's a lot of questions that obviously we're going to have, and we'll see which ones get answered. Will CBS do what Disney did with the Star Wars franchise and totally discount what's happened in the expanded universe? At this stage, it's a bit hard to know what's happening in the future of Star Trek. Beyond Nemesis, there are two possible timelines. There's the book series, which cover Voyage of Deep Space Nine Next Generation. They're up to around 2384. And then of course there's Star Trek Online, which filled in the entire history from Nemesis through to where Star Trek Online takes place, which is 2409. So only a few years after this Picard series is due to take place. We know that the destruction of Romulus happened in 2387, so that's before this, and that's when Spock went back and started the J.J. Abrams timeline. And we also know from the final episode of Next Generation, Q's alternate future from All Good Things occurred in 2395. So there's a lot of things that we kind of have an idea of how things should look, or what kind of things might happen. Will that all come to be, or will they just wipe the slate clean and start afresh? Will they totally ruin our vision of the future? There's a lot that we don't know. Alex Kurtzman is going to be running the show. He's running all things Trek at the moment, so he's involved in Discovery. He's been involved in the JJ films, so there's some room for caution, if you like, with regards to how this might unfold. But I think there's reason to be somewhat positive. If Discovery had been set in this time period, there'd be no problems with Discovery. But since they're doing this Picard series there, the only thing that they could really stuff up is the character that we know of Picard. And of course, with 20 years passing, then they can just argue that he's a changed man, but it'll be interesting to see what comes out of it. What sort of things is Picard getting up to 20 years after Nemesis? Is he still in Starfleet? Has he been an ambassador? Is he just running the winery on Earth. Yeah. Anyway, so it's exciting times ahead, especially for this little one. And yeah, so let's just see where we end up. I'll be keeping across the information as best I can. Yeah, what do you think? What are your thoughts? Is this a cash grab? Is this CBS trying to get the fans back on board? What do you reckon? Anyways, that's it for this one. Say bye, Jilly. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll chat to you very soon. Bye.